the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Q3 earnings for Gamestop. Here we are again. I'm not a fan of Gamestop. As you may know on this channel, I'm not a fan of cryptocurrencies. I'm not a fan of quick money. Anything that says I'm quick money, I'm not a fan. GameStop is not crypto, but however, in my own on this channel, I've said it many times. If you are willing to put your money in GameStop, it's like you putting your money in crypto. GameStop is trading today as a $26.30. I know we're still in bear market, but if you understand GameStop, you will know that it has dropped significantly lower from the all-time high, and also from a year ago and 2 years ago when there was a lot of frenzy about GameStop. Hey, I don't understand the valuation you do. You come up with a GameStop and you say it's a good stock to invest in or something. No, you're gambling. That's what I believe. You're gambling. Anyway, they missed their earnings. Not surprising. The actual revenue is 1.19 billion. What was expected is 1.39 billion. Okay, take a little bit on the revenue. The EPS is 0.31 cent. What was expected is 0.29 cent. GameStop is saying that they're looking at making acquisition. The sales is down for about 9.5%. Year over year. I don't see any reason why that's for me. I'm biased towards GameStop because I don't look for quick money. That might not be the case, for other people, which I quite understand. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings line by line. Let's also, for people who don't know GameStop, let's have a look at their website. You see what they do. I don't want to talk about the story of the Wall Street and the Reddit Reddit guys. All those are gone. Look at the valuation. What can you get out of it, even though it is part of fundamental information of GameStop? So you can't run away from it. You need to know history of a business or of a stock that you're following. So for me, it's a no-no. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings and the website so you can understand what they do. Here is a website for GameStop. As you can see, I was really able to get here www.gamestop.eu. Because I'm outside the EU and the US, and I think I'm not allowed to actually access their website because it's only a business that is restrained outside the EU and the US. So let's say, for example, now I click on Ireland because Ireland speaks English. Let's see, Ireland, the website, or find the store. Let's say find the store. Let's see, access denied. So this is just because I'm outside the EU. Let's see Australia as well. Visit the site. Let's see access denied. So guys, let's move on to. But you see, as an investor, I can invest. So the corporate website is open for investor, where you find the uh, quarterly reports and all that. This is a GameStop, but a corporate website and corporate governance, because on their main site is actually about the games, and the games are with the brick and mortar stores and the online digital. So there are varieties of ways you can actually participate with the membership and all that. But then for those of us outside the EU and the US and Australia, we are restricted from accessing the website. So here is the corporate governance, sec filing. Um, Under the corporate governance, you have the board of director, Ryan Cohen, chairman, Matt Furlong, chief executive officer, Alan Attel, directors. You have all the information here you need to know as an investor. You see, you're allowed to invest from outside the US and the EU, but you are not allowed to play the games there or to register as a member. Anyway, here is a newsletter, newsroom, sec filing. You know what sec filing means? Okay, but then for the purpose of this video, as you know, it's about the Q3 earnings, which the revenue actually declines. Let's move on. I already opened the Um, okay, let's go back here. I think from I will go back in time here. GameStop report third quarter fiscal year 2022. I already know that the revenue is in decline, and then the stores are actually trying to see how they can beat or compete with the online digital access. Here, December 7, 2022, Grapevine, Texas. GameStop is on the New York Stock Exchange. Let's come down here and see the highlight. Third quarter overview. Net sales were 1.186 billion compared to 1.297 billion in the prior year third quarter. That was 2021. Sales attributable to new and expanded brand relationship were strong in the quarter, while sales in the collectibles category remain strong on a year-to-date basis. Selling general administrative expenses were 387.9 million or 32.7% of sales compared to 421.5 million or 32.5% of sales in the prior year third quarter. Notably, the SG&A as a percentage of revenue was down on a sequential basis from 34.1% in Q2 of this year, reflecting the company's ongoing cost reduction effort. Inventory. Inventory was 1.131 billion at the close of the period compared to 1.141 billion at the close of the prior year third quarter. Cash and cash equivalent and marketable securities were 1.042 billion at the close of the third quarter. Long-term debt remaining remains limited to a low interest, unsecured term loan associated with French government response to COVID-19. Conference call. Let's go where we can actually see the numbers, details. Okay, here are the numbers here in million, except per share data, unaudited. This is the unaudited account, unaudited statement. Net sale, as you can see, 1.186.4. This is in 2022, and compared to 2021, this is 2021 is slightly better. Cost of sales, cost of sales is also slightly better in 2021. Gross profit better in 2021, as you can see, 291.6, and here 318.6, slightly better in 2021. Operating loss here is 96.3. That's a loss. Once you see bracket, in bracket, it's a loss, minus. Here it's 102.5. Let's have a look at the cash flow itself, or diluted. That's the main thing. Income taxable percentage, net sale, net loss. Net loss, as you can see, the net loss here is 8.0%, which is 8.1%. So slightly different from the previous year. In millions, except per share data, net sale. Here we're looking at 39 weeks ended in October 29, 2022, compared to that of that same period last year. Cost of sale 2.828.5, 2.7. So here it's slightly better. Um, Net loss, income tax expense. Here you have it at 6.8. The other last year you have it at 6.1. Loss per share, big loss per share. Here you have it at negative 1.19, and prior year is 0.82. Once you see bracket, it is negative. Diluted loss per share, percentage of net sale. Here we have operating loss. Operating loss is 9.7. That's negative. Here is 5.4. So if you look at the percentage of net sale, it says net sale from 100% in 2021. Sorry, the same period of as of this period. Cost of sale, you have 76.4, here 74.2, which is slightly different, better in this quarter. Gross profit, you have it 23.6, and you have it here 25.8, which means the last one is slightly better. Let's have a look at the further, here is an asset. Total, we can actually look at the total liability. Total liability, total liabilities here is 2.077.5. Here you have it as 2.007.1. So the liability has actually grew slightly in this quarter. Stockholder equity. Here you have 1.2450, and last time you have 1.75. So you see, it's slightly down here. Total liability and stakeholder equity. You have 3.322.5, and here you have 3.7, so slightly down here. Consolidated statement of cash flow. This is key. You want to know whether they have cash flow. Cash flow from operating, as you can see, is in negative. So let's see if they have a table for free cash flow from financing, um, cash flow from investing. Now, cash and cash equivalent and restricted cash at the end of the period. This is key. You can see that it's slightly better in the prior one to this current one. So, guys, these are sort of things you should look at on the liability, the cash flow itself. You know, you want to know whether they are liquid. It is important to know that they're liquid, because from the cash equivalent, or the free cash flow is what they can use to do any other thing. Is it acquisition? Is it re- stock buyback? It's important they have cash. It's important the company is liquid. Even though I'm not a fan of this, but I have to still say it, guys. Let's move on to the. You can drill down in your own time to see all these figures. They're also important, but let's move on to the technical chart for price action. On the technical chart of it, we have it here. A weekly chart, we have market capitalization is 6395.1 million. Shares in float is 264.9 million. Shares outstanding is 304.5 million. And here the EPS rating is 17. The group RS rating is 12. And the EPS growth rate is not applicable. 5-year PU range is, it's barely negative. Return on equity, not applicable. Cash flow is in negative. Guys, you can see cash flow is in negative. That is significant. It tells you that, they're not really making money. Uh, EPS, as you can see from a prior year to recent days, recent years, 22, 21, 22, they're all in negative. And the projection for 20 estimate for 2023 and 2024, it's negative as well. So here you can see, as of um, as of 14/12/2022, the market is yet to open. The As at 13, the close of business was, it closed at $21. $21. Now you have the 52 weeks high, 52 weeks. The 52 weeks high is $49.85, while 52 weeks low is $19. It is currently trading minus 57.9% of 52 from the 52 weeks high. Let's have a look at the owners here. You have 20% of funds, bank 0%. Checklist, I doubt it. This will pass any. Benjamin Graham 5/13. Warren Buffett 6/16. Benjamin Graham's and Peter Lynch 3/8. Let's have a look at the technical. On the technical side of it, you have it is currently trading below 10 weeks moving average and 40 weeks moving average. Now you can see it is obviously below 10 weeks and 40 weeks moving average. Guys, this this chart is telling us something. As you can see, in the past year, it has not really done much. As you can see, it is trading below these two moving average. But then I'm not surprised. We're still in bear market, but even at that, as you can see, you know, ever since the days of Reddit guys and the Wall Street, that the stock run up to about 500% or so. It has significantly fallen lower, and let's have a look at it on a daily chart. On a daily chart will tell us more. We see more details. As you can see, I would technically say from September last year till or from September till date. As you can see here, it is actually trading under below 15-day moving average and 50-day moving average. So it is it's nothing to really talk about on a GameStop. However, this is on the chart. You might have some fundamentals. Sometimes the business is not the stock, or the stock is not the business. And what I mean is, what the stock is doing is different from what the business is doing. So if you're following GameStop as a business or as a shareholder, and you're following it in real life on the stock, you are going to the store and you see that it is doing as you expected. It might be different thing, but on the chart, guys, there's nothing more to write about here. Be careful. I'm not a fan of um, GameStop, as I often say, but it doesn't mean you cannot, believe in it or put your money in it. If you believe in it, do your valuation. Be sure that it is good for you. Be sure you should know reason why you want to invest in GameStop. You have seen the details of the earnings, and you have also seen what GameStop is all about. You have seen their website, investor relation. I know I'm biased towards GameStop. That is me. You don't have to do. You don't have to be biased about it. You can look at it objectively and do your valuation. Even though I don't understand the valuation you want to do for GameStop. That's me. But then you can do that. It's up to you. So guys, we're saying the technical chart as well. I don't understand. I don't see what the technical chart is going to tell you of a GameStop that you can wake up tomorrow and the stock price is $1 or the stock price is $500. All this stuff like that are similar to crypto. I don't put my hands to it. The other day I was looking at Coinbase. Coinbase is now trading around $47 or so. That's another stock. I don't want to go into that. Bank Freeman is still there. Yes, Bank Freeman, the crypto guy. Anyway, guys, be careful. Do not just put your money in any stock. Do not just put your money. When you're looking for quick money, you get burned. You get burned. You get burned. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this. We will continue to produce content that will support your investment journey. Please call again.